Hi folks, Barry Newton, Son of Keep Toyota and Sonoma. Today we're going to talk about the 2012 Toyota Prius. First of all, I'm going to tell you what's behind it. Right here is the pump station, the major pipeline from southeastern United States and the East Coast. This comes all the way from Texas and runs all the way to the East Coast. Today I'm going to show you a way that you can avoid having to buy so much at a high price of gasoline. Okay? Alright, we're going to talk about the Prius. The Prius has two motors in it. They work together. One is a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder gasoline engine motor, and then you've got the electric engine, okay? And what they do is they work together. You get 134 net horsepower off that. And they work together. Sometimes they work both at the same time. Sometimes it's just electric, sometimes it's gas. Another way you're going to save money with this car is you have electric power steering. Electric power steering reduces maintenance because it has no hydraulic fluid that you have to replace. Okay? It also gives you better maneuvering on the interstate or the highway. If you're going down the road and some obstacles in your way, you can kind of move around it a lot easier. And also, when you're in a parking lot, you got better turning radius. You got a 34.2 foot turning radius. Okay? You also notice the design of this car. This car has got a 0.25 coefficient of drag. The hood, the windshield just all smoothly flows up, streamlined across the roof line, down the deck lid, and it's aerodynamically shaped around the sides. You round it off to give you more smooth flow and better handling on the highway. If you look right here, there's kind of a center line on the roof, and that gives you a little more headroom and everything. You also notice you got a low step in on the vehicle, and when you step into it, it's easy to get in. You got a lot of leg room because it's got the same leg room is a 2012 Toyota Camry. You also have these dual glove boxes up here. Makes it easy to store things, kind of get them out of the way so they're not laying out in your car. Alright, we're going to go to the back seat. You see, I'm a tall guy, but I can get in and out very easy. Got a lot of leg room, same leg room as 2012 Toyota Corolla. If you notice the seats are contoured here, it gives you plenty of knee room to move around, plus you can move your feet around because these seat posts are mounted to the side, okay? You got these active headrests in the front. They're designed in a collision, a front collision. They kind of slightly move forward to reduce the whiplash effect that the front passengers might have, or the driver, okay? If you look right back here, you got this ventilation system. It comes back here, and then what it does, it lets airflow go into the battery, kind of keeps it cool, kind of gives it where it can perform the optimum performance. We're going to step out, we're going to move to the cargo area. Now when you get back here, you'll notice that you got a 60-40 split fold-down rear seat. It also lays flat, so it's easy to get things in and out of. Now with the seats down, you got a 39 cubic foot of storage space. With them up, you got 21 cubic feet of storage space. Okay? You also got a tonneau cover here that hides anything you might have in the back, like when you've been shopping, packages or whatever. Alright, if you'll notice down here, a little storage area down here. You can put a briefcase, a computer, purse, anything you need to get out of the way so people can't see it. You also got a hard plastic back on this cover. If you reversed it and laid it up, that gives you an opportunity to lay things in there without getting your carpet dirty. Okay? Now, you'll notice how high this liftgate goes up. Gives you plenty of headroom to move in and out without hitting your head. We're going to look at the rear windows. You've got an upper rear window and a lower rear window. The lower rear window has got a darker tint on it. The reason why it does is when people are coming up behind you, the light won't shoot straight in and hit you in the rearview mirror and kind of blind you. All right, if you'll notice here, you got LED tail lights, and what they're going to do is they're going to activate about a half a second faster than normal tail lights. They say for every half a second, the person behind you can stop 10 feet shorter. That keeps them hitting you in the rear end, hopefully. If you move right here, we're going to look at the gas fuel filler, and we're going to kind of talk about it. First of all, you use regular unleaded gas. You don't have to pay the high price of premium. Plus, you notice this is not a plug-in hybrid. This has got a hybrid battery, traction battery in it. Okay, you can move right here, you use synthetic oil, an OW20 motor oil. That improves your fuel economy, reduces emissions. By the way, this vehicle is a ultra super low emissions vehicle. Okay, we're going to step right up here and we're going to talk about this windshield here. This windshield has got a UV protection on it. Okay, And what that does for you is it lets the normal rays that need to get in the car to give you light get through, but it stops those harmful UV rays that protects your interior and it protects you as a passenger. Okay, now we're going to move to the inside of the car. And when you get inside the car, you got a roomy cabin in it. You got plenty of room as a driver. And if you look right here, I'm going to show you these three buttons right here and tell you what they're about. You got a normal standard driving mode, then you got electric mode. Electric mode's good like if you're in a parking lot or something. When you got a fully charged battery, you can put it on that and it keep the gas motor from cranking up, and it gives you better fuel economy. Then you got an eco mode. Of course, we all know what that is. You put it in eco mode, you're going to get better performance and get better economy. And you also got a power mode. Power mode, you're going to put that button on. You're going to give you a little extra get up and go so you can pop up on the interstate and merge into traffic. Okay? We're going to look up here on the front. You got several things up there on the multi-display information screen. You got a hybrid system indicator. You got 5-minute consumption, eco savings record. You can also go here to engine monitor. You can kind of on the engine monitor see when you're using a gasoline motor, or you're using electric motor, or if you're using, charging up your battery. All right, we're going to stop down here on the shifter. One important place. We all know what R, N, and D is: reverse, neutral, and drive. But we look at this B mode. What you can do in the B mode is, if you're coming down a long descending hill, you pull it back in B mode. You don't actually put on your brakes. The engine slows the car down, and that does several things for you. One, it saves you fuel economy. Number two is it's going to add to your brake pad life. And number three is it's going to recharge your battery. So there's a lot of good things. That's part of your regenerative braking. Okay. There's several ways that you can save money in this car. I hope I've showed you all those ways, but if you'll come by the dealership, I can point out some more things and we can take a test drive. Have a nice day.